You could be wrong. Not occasionally, often. Possibly even about the things you think you are very sure about. Now, I'm not talking about quiz questions like what is the capital of Burundi? What is 97 minus 29? No. I'm talking about deeper beliefs, opinions, assessments, and judgments like I'm not artistic or my son is not good at academics. If anyone questions whether we could be wrong about that, we often tend to double down and defend these beliefs fiercely. I'm definitely not artistic. You don't know me. I've seen my drawings, you have not. Or my son is not good at academics. He doesn't even try. He needs everything repeated 10 times. Even then he gets it wrong. If I ask if you could be wrong about that, you might even get irritated. You might say, Shiva, it's easy for you to sit on the other side of the camera and question it. We are strangers to you. I know me, I know my son, you don't. Before we get into why we could be wrong about such things, let's look into why it's so hard for us to admit that we could be wrong in the first place. Wrong about anything. Why it's hard to admit we are wrong. The first reason is ego. We tie our beliefs to our identity. If I admit that I am wrong about eating white rice 3 times a day even though I am diabetic, does that mean I'm undisciplined? Or a businessman might think if I spent 2 years building a product in a startup that no one wants, does that mean I'm not cut out to be an entrepreneur? Or a voter might think if I voted for that politician who later turned out to be corrupt or incompetent, does that mean I have poor judgment? In each case, the facts are trying to speak, but the ego gets in the way. The ego whispers to you. If you admit you are wrong, you will look weak. You will lose credibility. You will have to then admit that you are not who you thought you were. So what do? We deflect. We say, well, white rice is part of my culture. Or the businessman might say, the market just didn't get it. Or the voter might think, at least the politician I voted for wasn't as bad as the other guy. We will rewrite the narrative to protect ourselves and our ego, not because we are dishonest, but because we are scared. Scared that being wrong means something is broken inside us. And that's where the ego steps in, not to protect the truth, but to protect our image of ourselves. We confuse being mistaken or being wrong with being flawed.